time I hear you whisper to me that you never would leave me be. I can feel my body echoing for you now.
Do you know what you do to me? It's like a fantasy, I wanna never leave. But isn't it a little funny that you're the one controlling me?
Okie dokie, continuing on from last time, because I needed a break. Okay, I finally let out the air. I was unconsciously holding my chest, relaxed from the ordeal. Damien stepped to me, held me gently, surprising me.
Are you alright?
Could be better. I'm still emotionally upset. I nodded in response, unable to speak, so immediately after being surprised, Damien let out a sigh, relaxing in the embrace. I gently placed my hands around him, returning the embrace slightly. I could hear Damien's heartbeat. He held me close in his arms, and I felt safe beyond words. Are you okay? What is it? Why is nobody asking if I'm okay? You know me, the reader. Personally, I am upset.
I am.
How are you okay? You cannot be okay. Nobody can be okay. You gotta be fucking messed up. I looked up at Damien, happy that he was okay. Damien blushed, moving a strand of hair from my face to look down at me. However, he suddenly pulled away, looking down at my feet. At his feet.
I should go.
His feet, not my feet.
You still need rest.
No, you stay here. You're not going anywhere. Before I could speak, Damien turned on his heel and rushed out of the room. I stood there, staring at the door in a daze. Did that really just happen? Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. There was no way I was letting him get away from me that easily. That's not what I meant to read. From me after all of this. I quickly followed him out of the room, spotting him turn the corner to go downstairs into the lobby. I followed quickly and quietly, unsure where he was going, but determined to follow him to his destination. To my surprise, he turned a corner and pushed open a wall, sliding into it and closing it behind him. I followed and repeated the action, earning entry. What? Why do I keep skipping lines? How did Damien know of this place? I walked down a small flight of stairs and continued through the dark secret hallway, unsure of what to see at the end. What was my grandfather hiding in there? Was it a magic room? Was it a secret study? I didn't know. I felt steam gently brush against my skin, making me shiver slightly. A boiler room? I was wrong. Why does it skip? I was led to a door that opened to the outside. From the direction I was going and how far I went, I was a little past the backyard. When I opened the door, the sight made me gasp. It is a hot spring, baby! Dude. Bruh. Grandpa was living at large. I was greeted by a hot spring, private and isolated from the world. Was it magic? Was it just a place conveniently here? I wasn't sure. However, my eyes traveled to Damien, who was staring at me, unsurprised that I had followed.
Your grandfather told me of this place.
Just moving on, he's not even going to address it. When?
When we first came here. Before we had dinner, remember?
My mind went back to the day we met, remembering when Damien was looking at empty space and speaking to it. I knew there was something going on, but I didn't know what. You were talking to my...
He died, yes, and his spirit remained here while Malix chased us. Once Malix was no longer a threat, he left this place, knowing that we would take care of you.
I could not believe what I was hearing. He had been watching over me?
He didn't want you to be alone when you moved in. When we were attacked, he guided us to this house. We didn't know it was to protect you until after you went to bed that night.
There was so much information, I felt nauseous. I felt myself falling back before Damien rushed over and held me close. Dead.
Whoa, careful!
Into the pool! I gripped onto Damien, feeling... Are we gonna do it in the hot spring? Oh my gosh. Onto Damien, feeling his warmth surround me. Everything was happening so fast, I didn't know how to contain it all. Yet for some reason I felt safe and secure in Damien's embrace. Was I crazy? Probably at this rate, but I didn't care to think about it. My mind went from spastic and crazed to calm and peace in his arms. He wasn't using incubus powers on me, though. I looked at Damien, seeing at last a deep love in his eyes, whatever, same thing. He cared for me and wanted to protect me beyond anything else in the world. He would have left long ago if it wasn't the case. Hearing my thoughts, Damien smiled at me and nodded, affirming them. I felt my heart flutter a bit, making me forget what chaos I went through. You really love me?
Yes, I do love you. More than anything.
I take back my creepy comment. Now I'm just sad. Damien gently caressed my cheek, leaning his forehead against
I
mine.
wanted to tell you everything sooner, but I couldn't find the words. Now everything's come at you at once, and I really...
You really? I'm dying here. I brought a hand up, silencing Damien again. I understand. Just tell me things earlier next time. That'd be nice. Damien let out a small laugh and nodded. I knew he'd make it up to me one day, but one question festered in my mind. Obviously, Damien was curious too.
Do you love me?
Duh! If I didn't, I wouldn't freaking be here at 1 a.m. in the morning. Sorry. I love you. I stared, unsure of how to answer. He grew my mind's yes, but I was sure he couldn't read the conflicting feelings in my heart. I felt a storm raging in my mind, in my chest, trying to dig up the answer. With my mind still frazzled, I let my heart guide my answer. I love you. Hey, hold on, I can't find the... Boop. I loved him and wanted to give him exactly what he wanted. Hooray! I gently leaned in, letting my lips finally touch his gently. Damien let out an almost surprised gasp against my lips before wrapping both of his arms around my waist, pulling me close to him. I moved my arms up and around his neck, feeling the kiss between us deepen to a heated height. My chest pounding, making me feel and see fireworks in my mind. Damien was everything I desired. He was the man I wanted, demon or not. It was also supernatural to fall in love with someone so quickly. Maybe it was the sense magic and I was thrown into. Maybe it was Cupid playing with my heart. Either way, I found myself melting at the thought of him being with me. I found myself pulling my fingers through Damien's hair and making the man holding me softly tremble to my touch. At my touch. You know, same thing. He gently nibbled on my lower lip, asking me to deepen the kiss between us even further. I easily teased him before finally opening my mouth slightly for him. I am so sick of these sex scenes. Just gonna move my microphone a little closer to me. When I mean close to me, I mean like right in front of me. And tilt it up a bit. And we're gonna do this. I am so sorry. His tongue gently danced with mine as one of his hands slid up my back and cradled my hand. He gently leaned my body back, making me cling to him as the heat of our kiss rose higher and higher. Gently, though, Damien slowed the kiss down and pulled away, staring down at me. His eyes burned for me, wanting me to melt and buckle in his arms. I could feel myself melt already. Damien opened his mouth to speak, but a very small blush ran across his cheeks. He was reduced to a shy silence. I stared as he tried to find the words to say in my eyes. I knew exactly what he wanted. He didn't need energy, though, right? Are you horny?
No, I just...
I stared wide-eyed, feeling a blush on my cheeks grow. He didn't say anything more, but I knew what words would have followed if he continued. He wanted me. I was stunned. Was I that appealing to him? Was his passion really that deep for me? Damien gently nuzzled my forehead, losing the blush and finally being able to speak.
If you don't want to, we don't have to. I'll understand.
Baby, as long as you don't say thank you at the end, I think it's okay. I could feel my mind go numb and parade the idea. A moment with an incubus. He was a demon of sex, the purest form of lust and desire. My world would rock, and I would enjoy every second of it. At the same time, I was indeed inexperienced. Diana wasn't wrong when she claimed me to be innocent. Did I want to give my innocence to him, especially this early? I found myself forgetting the words yes and no. What could I say to him? I knew then what I wanted, but had to say it without breaking the moment. Boop, boop, and boop. Seduce me. I couldn't believe the two words that came out of my mouth. It made the most sense to tell him yes. I needed him. I wanted him. Those two words must have made something in him finally break. Yeah! I'm trying not to yell because I'm so close to the microphone. Damien gently wrapped his arms around me and went back to kissing me passionately. He does not hesitate. Damien simply ran his fingers down his jacket and his shirt, releasing the button and revealing his bare chest to me. We are doing it in the top thing. I couldn't help but move one of my hands down his chest, running my fingers over his crevices of his muscles. A pleasant purr escaped his throat, not my throat, making me shiver slightly. Damien let his both his shirt and jacket, let both his jacket and his shirt slide down his arms to the ground before cradling my head in his hands and kissing me deeply. I felt heat rise my body, making me undo the tie underneath my collar and release the buttons on my own shirt. I quickly removed my shirt and vest, making Damien stop kissing me and stare in slightly surprise. That's not right. I was simply in a bra, but I could feel a blush invade my cheeks. My shy side began to fester in my mind. Sorry. Did I really want this? To undress before a demon? No, it was a man I loved, and yet I felt my innocence drape over me, and almost shame. Damien smiled and lifted my face to kiss me again. He knew I was nervous and wanted to draw my attention away from it. Before I knew it, he and I were both stripped of clothing, surrounded by a cloud of steam. The heat between our bodies simply added to the warmth. Damien started to guide me through... I lost my place. Then went to the hot water of the... Oh, God, we're doing it! Water of the spring. I looked at him with a slightly confused look. Here?
Why not?
Exactly. My mind instantly agreed. Why not? I followed Damien and cuddled close as we both stood in the water. It didn't take long for us to get back into the mood we were in. Intensified by heat of the spring. This should be good. Damien pulled me close, knowing I was still shy, and began to kiss my lips over and over. Each kiss was his promise to keep me safe, keep me comfortable, and love me. I kept my arms wrapped around Damien, taking each kiss he gave me and giving him my own kisses in return. I didn't know if it was the fact that we were both naked. This is so hard to read. Or maybe I just craved his touch, but I didn't want to let him go. Well, Wellerson, that is a butt. That right there, ladies and gentlemen, is a butt. Crack. I am not disappointed. I will tell you that. The steam ran over our bodies, cleansing our skin as we both held onto each other like it was the end of the world. The fragrance of the spring engraved itself into my memory. Just the thought. So let him touch me and hold me. He was gentle and sweet, making sure to be attentive to every part of me. However, as he held me, I could slightly feel the shiver of his hands. He was nervous? Was I his first? He wasn't going to show it. He wanted me to enjoy this moment, but was afraid of screwing up. His shivering hands showed me his emotions perfectly. The pleasure between us would be heavenly, and we'd both go through it together. This never gets old. I closed my eyes and gave myself to Damien. Do it! Clear my throat. My body, my mind, my soul, it all belonged to him as he held me. My body, his mind, his soul, it all belonged to me as it gave into his embrace. His kisses and fingers over my skin would forever engrave themselves in my memory. Our passion rose through incredible heights. Our breaths and moans to each other equally sounded and echoed like a blissful chant we never wished to end. We kept moving, loving, feeling every inch of our bodies until we had had enough. I was enveloped in his embrace. Skin to skin, heartbeats matching. We held each other in the glow of the aftermath. Blip. We couldn't stay in the hot spring forever, though. Eventually, Damien managed to bring us back to my room, and laying us both in my bed to relax. With his magic, we were dried off before we hit the sheets. You walked up there naked? Dude, you have 4 other guys living in there. What if Matthew saw you? That poor boy. I nuzzled my head under Damien's chin as he held me close.
I love you.
I love you too. Just to hear those words come from Damien's mouth made my heart flutter. To hear me answer made my soul warm in glee. I could feel both of us sink into a peaceful sleep together. It was the best sleep I had had in days, and I was happy. I had love, and I had my hair, and I had my hair, and I had my happiness. My life was simply perfect. When I opened my eyes, I found myself staring into Damien's bare chest. I blushed, but looked up to see Damien still sleeping. His sleeping face made me giggle softly, but the reality of the situation made my heart flutter. I couldn't believe it. I was laying next to the man I had grown to love with all my heart. His warm embrace made me feel safe and sound. As our tender moment replayed in my head, I couldn't help but smile and snuggle into his chest further. Unconsciously, he held me tighter to his body, giving me more of his warmth. I didn't want to move, but the core suddenly tightened as I'm going to move my microphone back. Goodbye. And tilt you. I accidentally muted my microphone doing that. I am so sorry. But then my core suddenly tightened and made me sit up without waking the man next to me. I felt my legs move and bring me to the balcony window where I opened the glass and stepped out on the patio. How are you tonight, Diana? I stared wide-eyed at Diana, who sat across... This is the second time I've seen her tonight, bro. Who sat cross-legged on the railing of my balcony with her glowing gold eyes... with her glowing gold-eyed stare upon me. I opened my mouth to object, but Diana stopped me.
Before you get all huffy, I didn't come here to take your precious man away. By the way, how was it exactly?
Why does your...
Demons
Skip.
are the best lovers, after all.
I glared. What do you want?
Well, I wanted to extend a deal to you. I promise you'll like it.
No, I'm already gonna say no. I don't want any deals with you.
Not even to make Damien human?
I'm not gonna have sex with you. I'm not giving you the boys.
I'm not asking for the boys this time.
Okay. No need to get huffy. I stared dumbfounded as... She sounded like a teenager. Ugh. I stared dumbfounded as I looked at Diana. She rubbed her temple, clearly annoyed.
This whole trip has been a waste of my time and energy. All I want to do is go back home and take over my kingdom.
Then do it.
Because I need more energy if I want to even try to defend my home from that maniac demon lord. I may be brilliant, but I'm not exactly fortified to fight him.
Pressed my lips together in a flat line. Not sure what Diana was wanting. And I'm listening.
I'm willing to turn Damien human, if you're willing to give me your energy. And his.
Oh, guys! Threesome! What?
Simple, really. Give me the magic you're holstering in your body and let me take Damien's, and I'll be on my way, and you'll get a human boyfriend. A boring, plain, human boyfriend.
I want to do it! I can bleed my ears. Was Diana really offering this deal to me? How would you take this energy?
From you, a simple kiss will do. From him, that's a different story.
Oh, darn it! What do you mean?
I have to sleep with him.
The band just like, whoa! The band put down all the instruments, staring at her with the utmost shock. I almost lunged at her. Just let her do it. Come on. We're totally screwing her over. She must have been joking. Her sleep with him? No way in hell. Diana held her hands up in defense.
What you humans don't understand is how we demons work. A touch is a mere sip of energy, while sex is a pure energy transferal. Perfect for humans. A really passionate love-making session would drain any demon of their energy.
But he's...
Yes, he's your man, but I need the energy and you want him to get his wish. We both win. Get it? I'll even throw in a memory spell. He won't even remember it.
Just let her do it. Come on. I grew enraged. How is she okay with this? How does she expect me to be okay with this? What if he doesn't want it? I'm not going to let you...
If Damien doesn't want it. Silly girl. Do you not understand what he's willing to do for his humanity?
I'm not going to let you rap, girl. I froze. Diana smirked.
He's willing to have sex with me.
Just do it.
He just won't say yes in front of you because he doesn't want to hurt you. It's rather pathetic.
I could not believe my ears. Well, I can. Was this the truth? No way, it couldn't be. Just you're over-dramatizing this. Yet at the same time, this made sense. This was why Damien was so silent the first time she asked. Was it truly because he didn't want to hurt me? Or was he actually not willing? Diana's voice broke from her
By
thoughts.
the way, I'm not a total bitch, if that's what
See? That's what I'm thinking.
I will ask him first before doing anything.
Don't screw Diana over. Just... If we're keeping the boys, give her something. Come on. Give her something. She needs something. What, she was going to ask him why? You'll ask him. What if he actually doesn't want sex with you for his humanity?
If he says no, I'll just toss him back here and not change him. I'm not willing to do it with someone who will say no to me.
Wow. You might not be a total bitch like I thought, but you are narcissistic. wish you'd talked about this deal annoyed me to no end. This was definitely a business deal, but this deal tore at my chest. This is a weird business deal. Let him sleep with her and he'll become human. Don't and he'll remain a demon. Let her, just let her. Yes. We're gonna let her, just do it. I really hope that was a good choice. We'll find out. If it doesn't get a boop boop heart, then wait. I don't know what I'm doing. Load. See if this gets a heart. Yeah. No. What's the question? Absolutely not.
I hope you've made the right choice, dear. Living with a demon is not all it's cracked up to be.
I think I'll manage.
Well, if I can't return home with the boys,
So
may you never regret your choice.
was that the right choice? Sorry, I'm skipping everything. I don't give a crap. I want to know. Okay, seems like this is the good ending, but what happens when I do this? But what happens when I do this? But Ugh. Bless me. Damien's face popped back into my memory, reminding me of his desperate wish to become human. I was able to grant it to him right here. Diana was a cruel woman. Fine.
Fine. Meaning you'll agree to my terms.
Yeah. I agree to your terms.
Beautiful. Now.
Sorry. Diana slid down from the railing and walked to me, gently running a finger up my neck and under my chin.
Your energy first.
God damn it. Can we just, like, do it a different way, like PayPal? I closed my eyes, not wanting to look at her. She kissed me. The kiss wasn't unpleasant by any means. In fact, I felt myself melting into the kiss more so than I wanted. Every single nerve in my body tingled as energy spouted up my entire being into Diana's kiss. Soon I felt a little weaker and a little more vulnerable than I was before. Diana pulled away and smiled down at me.
Such an interesting human girl. Sad to see you give up your powers so easily.
It's for Damien.
Right. Now, speaking of the bastard's son.
He's in the room. Oh. Oh god. Oh god. This is gonna kill me. Wait? Instantly Diana rolled her
What?
eyes.
Are you wanting to back out halfway? You're just not comfortable with me taking his energy. Look, sweetie, he wants to be human. You want him to be happy. I want his energy. We all win.
I just don't want to sleep with him. Do anything else, but not that. Diana looked down at me, almost as if she was slapped, and then glared hard at
If
me.
you're backing out of your deal, I have no obligation to pay my end of it.
Diana quickly turned on her heel and returned to the round before turning back
Just
to me.
know now, sweetie, that your little bastard lover will never be truly happy because of you.
With that, Diana snapped her fingers and vanished into the air and purple mist. Watched her fade away before looking to Damien. Did I make the right choice? My heart gave a gentle thump, giving my answer. Okay, so you felt you made the right choice there, but what if we do this? Yes. See what happens. Diana walked. I just want to see what happens. I'm not actually gonna go through with it. Walked to the bedroom towards Damien, looking down at it.
Oh, such a sweet thing.
Can I watch? Wait, what? How are you going
I'll
to...
enthrall him, take his energy, cleanse his body, make him forget, and then cast the human spell when he goes back to sleep. Simple, really.
What? That's it?
That's it. I'll make sure there's no trace of me when I'm done.
I was gonna say not even her panties, but I doubt she wears any. Just do it before I change my mind. I
As you wish.
hate you. Diana chuckled before snapping her fingers, making Damien vanish from my bed. I instantly panicked, but caught a hold of myself, remembering what was going on. And remember to bring him back.
I will. A demon never goes back on their word.
Are you sure? And with that, Diana vanished, felt my stomach turn disgusting patterns at the thought of Diana with Damien. However, before I could even flex a muscle, Diana reappeared, adjusting her hair back to normal. Wow. What?
What? Oh.
What? Diana let out a small laugh as I raised an
I
eyebrow.
brought into an isolated tear between our worlds. There, time moves much faster than in reality, so I was able to take what I needed to be done.
Diana snapped her finger, making Damien reappear in my bed as if he never left.
And there he is, clean and human.
Whoa. Whoa. I quickly ran to Damien's side, not sure what else to say. Diana sighed and popped a hip while crossing her arms at me.
Pity. Damien had so much potential, even for a bastard son.
What do you want from me? Can you? Before I could speak more, Diana vanished into the air, leaving me alone with Damien. I'm choking a little bit. I looked around a little paranoid. Should she just be hiding? But as I clarified to myself that she was gone, I looked at Damien and brushed a strand of hair from my face. Human. Something about this was bittersweet. He got what he wanted, but he had to sleep with Diana to get it. I slipped back under the covers into Damien's arms, feeling him unconsciously holding me close to him. I cuddled close, letting sleep take over my mind. I'm worried. Morning had come, and I was well awake before Damien. He was still in my arms, sleeping peacefully, as if nothing had happened. One thing was for certain, though. He was human. He was no longer a demon. He was human as he wanted. I waited for Damien to wake, waited to see him realize that he's no longer had magic. I didn't have to wait long. Damien slowly opened his eyes, stretching and rousing up. I held my breath, waiting for him to make the realization he wouldn't be able to read my mind. He wouldn't be able to use his magic. Damien's eyes landed on mine, and his face grew a happy smile.
More.
Is this a good ending? His voice instantly grew silent as he stared at me. His smile was suddenly fading into a look of shock. His mouth opened, but his eyes showed his speechless surprise. Damien couldn't read my thoughts. My thoughts. Damien slowly sat up, keeping his eyes on me as if he was trying to figure out if he was in a dream. I gave a little smile to him. It was almost too cute to see him like this. Damien brought a hand in my face and ran over my cheek, closed my eyes, feeling its warmth.
I can't read your mind.
Oh!
I don't have magic anymore.
Oh! I opened my eyes again, smiling at Damien's surprised expression now. In exchange for Internet Explorer! Oh my gosh, bitch, if you don't get out of here. Bitch, if you don't get out of here. Goodbye. Oh my gosh, you're like Diana. In exchange for my magic and energy, Diana gave you your humanity. I stared, going almost frightful as Damien's eyes began to water. Ah! His hand on my cheek lightly began to tremble. I didn't know if he was angry or happy, so I prepared for the former. I wasn't expecting him to grab me and hug me tight enough to press the air out of me. I gasped. I felt Damien hold me close and tightly. He was trembling, which only increased my fear. What melted my heart was the sound of Damien weeping into my shoulder.
I'm human. You made me human.
I can't. Replay that line because it skipped, please.
I'm human.
Ah,
You made me human.
I can't, guys. Wrap my arms around Damien, bringing my face to his shoulder, nodding. You're human now, Damien.
Thank you.
You are so welcome. Damien pulled away slightly and pulled me into a kiss that was passionate and full of love. I imagined it to be one of the greatest kisses of all mankind, for Damien's love filled every part of my body. I was happy. The rest of the story can almost be passed over. With Diana gone, my life returned to normal with my school and my friends not remembering what happened. It was all as if magic never appeared in my world. Good God. One thing was for certain, however. Damien loved me and I loved him just as much. We had promised our lives to each other, and nothing was going to take that away from us, not even time itself. Our love was so powerful it practically overwhelmed me with joy every time I found him holding me close every morning. What was even better, that Damien was truly happy. He was human as he always wanted, and he showed me his gratitude every day. The other boys decided to leave on their own accord. They knew that my future would only need Damien at my side. So they each decided to start their own lives in the human world. Damien understood perfectly, wishing his brothers the best. Besides, Damien was human now, and he had found someone to care for. His brothers didn't need to worry about him, now that he was caring for me. I felt bad as well, being closer to Damien than the others, but they reassured me that I was okay, and that everything would remain nearby. I can't even talk, I'm just so overwhelmed with joy right now. That they would remain nearby should I ever need them. I was happy for that. They made me promise, however, that I would love Damien for as long as we lived. That promise was instantly given. But what of my future? Well, it was kind of made for me. Before I graduated, James decided to step into the light of the Ancient Toy Company, and, with the help of his demon powers and leadership charisma, he managed to influence not only the entire board, but my father as well, as letting him run for CEO. I was beyond shocked how James managed to do all of that was beyond me, but when the vote was called, James had taken over the company and that I was destined to have. He vowed to respect the wishes of the late CEO and help me become an even grander company. For a demon, it was simple to make a company grand. My grandfather would have been proud to see how James helped it shine. With the CEO position filled, my father had no choice but to let me decide my future, which made me happy beyond compare. No longer would I have the future scaring me into the corner. I could choose my own life. That being said, I was still scared of where the future was going to take me. What did I want to do? Did I want to help James build the company? Did I want to venture off on my own? My reading has just gone to shit. Damien reassured me that he would support me and help me through whatever I decided to do. I was grateful and would never forget that promise. I was happy, and nothing could shake me down from that happiness. One morning, a good couple of years after the boys and I had met, I had a moment to myself, so I sat in my room and took it all in. Took in all the happiness. Wow. Took in all that happened. Happiness. Yep. As if it was all a dream. The demons, the devils, the magic. It was all surreal to believe, and almost frightened me to think that it all could have been a dream. But the warm feeling in my heart reminded me that it was still real. Whatever, that wasn't the words, I don't care. The demons, the magic, the love I had, all real. I smiled as I held my hands on my chest, releasing the feeling dancing within my soul.
Are you okay?
I am dandy. I looked up at last to see Damien by the doorway smiling at me. I smiled back. I was just thinking.
Oh? What about?
Oh. You would know, but not really. I was just remembering how we met and such.
Really now?
Really now. And I wouldn't change anything. I smiled in assurance at my own words. Everything I went through, everything I did for Damien, I'd do it again 10 times over. Damien walked over and sat beside me, wrapping an arm around my shoulder.
You wouldn't change anything?
No. Nope. Damien looked at me with an almost knowing smile. He knew something. I just didn't know what.
I know about the real deal that made me human.
Uh-oh. Guys. Uh-oh. I instantly felt myself go pale. Why are you bringing this up now? He knew how. Dana had put a spell on his memories to make him forget. What do you mean? Damien stood up and walked to my window, staring out
My
at it.
humanity, in exchange for your energy, and mine.
It's okay, it's over. I quickly stood up. Damien,
I know that you agreed to let Diana take my energy if she agreed to remove my memories and make me human.
Did I mess up? Did I mess up, guys? Damien? I walked over and tried to reach out to him. I felt myself stop before even touching him. The choice was coming back to haunt me. I felt hopeless and powerless. I didn't know what to do. My heart was ripping itself into two. However, Damien looked at me with a smile.
Well, Diana didn't make me have sex with her.
Son of a bitch! What? Son of a bitch! I looked at Damien, raising an eyebrow as he wrapped an arm around my waist and pulled me to his body.
She took my energy, yes, but through a ritual.
Oh my
Demons
god.
don't completely lose their energy through sex. So she decided I was not worth the lay and simply put me through a draining ritual, used only for demons who were going to be executed.
I took my glasses off, putting them down. I'm ready to walk away. Ready to walk away. I had to put these son of bitches back on. But she made a deal.
She didn't have to remove memories if she didn't have sex with me. She still kept to her word.
I was completely infuriated. I was played. I was completely and utterly played. That bitch! Damien laughed at the obvious anger on my face, pulling me close and leaning his forehead on mine.
Still, to think you'd make me sleep with her just to get my humanity.
Fucking hate everything right now. You wanted to be human and there was no other way I could think of. Damien kissed my forehead.
No. There wasn't any other way.
I'm sorry. Damien lifted my chin, making me look at him. I felt completely guilty and angry. I let him be taken over by Diana, and he could have slept with her for his humanity.
Don't be sorry. You wanted me to be happy. If anything, you sacrificed a lot more than I could have.
Pressed my lips together, not wanting to feel more guilt. I knew he was trying to make me feel better, but I felt utterly gross for letting that choice happen. Shut up! Damien laughed before he kissed my cheek, making my guilt slightly shudder.
I understand why, okay? Please, don't beat yourself up over this.
I'm not beating myself up over that. I felt tears run down my cheeks. You're crying? I'm just mad. I didn't deserve to be held by him. I felt sick to my stomach at myself. Tried to pull away, but Damien held me tighter, not letting me get away. No!
Hey, calm down.
I don't want to. I'm really upset. Damien pulled me closer, pulling my head to his chest and trying to soothe my crying. I gripped on and conflicted at myself. Wanted to get away from him, but I needed to hold him.
Diana thought you were very brave to make that decision. She respected you for making that kind of sacrifice. It's not easy to give the one you love away like that for their happiness.
But if she said, Damien lifted my head once again, a world of love was in his eyes.
I love you so much. I don't deserve your love at all. You gave me everything. You made me human. For that, I can never repay you.
Damien. Before I could finish, Damien pulled me into a kiss. Reminded me of all the love we shared and all the love we would share together. I gripped onto his shoulder as he held me close. I pulled away from his kiss, slowly looking up at him, slightly pained and guilt. You forgive me? Oh, giggity! Touch the butt. Sorry! Touching the butt. Damien smiled and lifted me up, wrapping his arms around my waist and looking up at me with the happiest and most loving smile on his face.
A lifetime with the woman I love is well worth forgiving you.
Aww. I felt a large smile grow on my face, happy tears now painting over my cheeks. I love you.
I love you too.
This is so sweet. Damn it, Damien. I didn't want to wake up if this was indeed a dream. I felt light as a feather, not wanting to ever let go of this man in my life. There was no words that could describe the emotions within me. Seriously, that is true right now. I am angry, sad, happy, in love, everything. I felt joy, happiness, static high all at once. Here I was with the man I would be with forever, holding me like it was his greatest treasure. The past was behind us. We had the future to meet. And that was my happily ever after. And Damien humanity. What is that password for? Demon War. No. No. We're not done here. You think we're done here? We're not done here. Guys, we're not done here. Guys. Okay.
What? Are you wanting to back out halfway?
Skip it. Skip it all. We're gonna see how this ending comes. Okay. Okay, and pretty much everything that was before. I was happy and nothing could shake me down from that happiness. One morning I woke up and took in all that had happened as if it were all a dream. The demons, the devils, the magic, it all surreal, blah, blah, blah. Fears vanished. I come in. The door opened. Damien with a small tray of food for me. A vase with a black and white rose sat beside a hot plate of pancakes, eggs, and bacon, decorating my breakfast beautifully.
Good morning. I made breakfast.
I simply smiled. I wasn't dreaming. I still had Damien, and I still felt the magic in the air around me. I wasn't alone. Damien walked over and placed a tray on the bed across my legs.
Did you sleep well?
Well, I did. I had a dream about everything that happened to us.
What do you remember?
He's not happy. I raised an eyebrow at Damien, knowing he could read my mind. However, I guessed he wanted to hear me speak my mind. Everything how I meant, how he cared for me, blah blah blah. Damien smiled as he gently took my hands, kissing my knuckles.
If this is a dream, I hope it never ends.
Damien smiled, his cute smile making my heart flutter slightly. His devotion to me was beyond my imagination. And that was my happily ever after. Okay, so that was not the best ending. I got the best ending in one go. Whee! With some loads. Shut up. Okay, let's see. James? Check. Eric? Check. Check. Sam? Check. Matthew? Check. And Damien? A check. Giggity! Guys, we have fucked all the demons. We have seduced all the demons. The only one that's really left is Andrew. I only got one thing with you. You freaking... What? You little dork. Andrew the dork is next. As for now, though, another bay has been captured. We've captured a bay. I am happy. That has to be the best ending I have ever had. That was awesome. See you guys next time.